Hey YouTube, I'm gonna make another video of how to make a Bionicle. You start out with a piece that has a ball joint at the end. Do axle holes. You stick a small piece, a small axle, through the hole closer to the ball joint. Like that, so you can see. Then you get another one just like it. They're identical pieces. Just stick that on so it makes like the mouth of a cave or something. And then you get a mask. I chose this mask. It has to have an axle at the top though. And then I put the face piece, main part, with a the axle hole at the top. Stuck it right through the axle, the top of the mask, like this. And then I got my dome-like shape thing. Then I stuck the ball joint into the ball joint holder, like that. And then flip it so it's like that. And then you get one of these ball joint axle holders. Then stick that at the end of the ball joint. And then you will need a 3-axle like this, but that's to attach it onto the body. Now we're going to do the arms. Just take them off. So this is what they look like. This one has a weapon. This one just has a claw. So let me take these apart real fast. This is the one arm. I don't care what side you put it on. So we have these pieces. I like to start out with the hand. So obviously it would be the claw with ball axle holder, which is what I call them. Then you stick it on so the claws point up with the ball holder. Then you'll get one of these pieces. I don't really know how to describe it, but it has 2 ball joints at the end. You stick the one that is flat to the hands like that, and then you stick the a double ball holder. It's only one place to put an axle through. You just stick that on there, that, and then you get a 3-axle. Put it in the one closer. You put it in the one furthest from the claw. You can use the smaller axles like that, right in there. I prefer these because you can also add extensions if you wish. And then you just add one of these spike plates with an axle holder. You just stick that right in there. And then you can add extensions if you want, right there. I decided not to though. So now we have that on. Let me just take one apart. First I'm going to show you how to make the weapon that's on this arm. You need a long axle is one thing. I don't know how long this axle is, except you need a long one. Now you get it has 3 spikes at the top. It's like a pad kind of thing with the axle. You put this 2 axle holder, one circular axle holder in the middle. and then you stick it on like this. And then you get another one of those triple spikes, and then you put it on going the other way. So 3 spikes go this way and 3 spikes go that way. Then you get your axle, your really long axle. Stick it through so it's about in the middle. Then stick a small stopper, really small. You stick that at the end so no axle comes off. And then you slide your triple spikes up there. And then you'll get your another one of double axle holder with the circle in the middle. It doesn't have to be like this, except I prefer this. You can use other pieces. You put it on the axle at the bottom, so that little part of the axle, so it prevents it from spinning around. You can have it spin around, then you would just use another one of these pieces, except I use these pieces so it doesn't spin. Then you push it down, and so that middle part goes right onto the so it goes right on there, so it prevents from spinning. Okay, so we just did that. I'm going to take apart the rest of the arm. This arm, the spike pad, I put it on, I attached it a bit differently, but you can do it the same for both. So I start out with the hand. Again, you use axle ball holder. Then you stick one of these claw pieces, put it on like this, and another one like that. So it's kind of like a claw. So it is a claw. And then you get your weapon that we just made, and you stick it in there just like that. You can do it as far as you want. I like it about this far. This does sometimes. Ew, not good. One sec. Let me just put. Okay, we got it. No, we didn't. Hang on one sec. Sorry I'm taking a while. There we go. Got it on there. Okay. Now, to attach it to the rest, I'm just going to leave that over there until I'm done. You get this piece, we used it on the other arm. And then this piece, we also used it on the other arm. And then we put it on it's basically the same arm, like that. Except there is a difference. You stick this guy on, right there. Sorry, other side. And then you get your spike pad. This time we're gonna attach it with that. So we put him on there. Then we have ourselves a nice arm. And then I attach it like this. Ball joint to ball holder. There. Now we have our arms. Our arms and our head. Okay. Now I'm gonna work on the body part. Let me just take off the legs real quick. One sec. The body is pretty simple. One sec. body. I'm just gonna show you it. I can't really describe it that well. Okay, hope you got a pretty good look at it. Then you get one of these double ball holders, double ball joints, and then with 2 axle holders on either side. You stick it on the back. No, you stick it on the back of it, except the way you stick it, 3 circular piece, and then you stick it through. You get 2 of them, and you stick it through like that, so it comes up on both sides. And then you get it, and then you take your piece with the 2 ball joints, and then you stick it on the back. Let me just check. So you stick it on the back, like just like that, and then on the front, stick double circle holder with an axle going separate ways, and then you put that so the axle holder is actually facing up. It faces up. You can get a triple axle, you can use double axle, I don't really care. And then the stick, it's kind of a funky piece, it kind of looks like a smile, like that, sound like that. And then you stick it on right there, and then you put your axle through so it stays like that. Then you got your body. I'm going to attach the arms and the head right now. One sec. Oh, here it is. To attach the head, so you have your head. There's a hole right there. I don't know if you can see it that well. In the body, you stick your head, the bottom part, the axle holder, in there, and then you get your triple axle, and then you put it through a hole, like a hole right there, so no axle shows on either side. And then to attach your arms, you put your ball joint holder onto one of the ball joints in the body, and then likewise on the other side, like that. And then we have our body. Oh, and now this is I just add this for detail. I use these pieces, and then you stick them together like that so they make a ball. They do come apart, except you have to pull them apart, and then press one side is an axle and one side is a circle. You take one of those kind of axles, and then you push it through the hole like that. And then on the middle piece right there, I don't know if you can see too well, you stick your circle side in that hole. It kind of presses a little, except it works. About this 2 nights ago. Now on to the leg. The leg, I decided to do double joint. You don't have to, but I'm gonna start out with the foot. So I'm gonna take leg parts off. Here's our foot. I'm gonna just take it apart. We do this 2 times, so I'm not gonna do both feet. So you start out with one of these regular kinds of feet, and you put a 3-axle through the back axle holders, like that. Then you get this weird piece. I don't really know how to describe it. And then you put the front axle holder in one side, and you get 2 of them, and then the front and the other side, so 2. And then this is how you attach the double joint. You get an axle ball holder. You put it on the top axle holders like that. Then you get your 2 small axles, and then you align this piece up, and then I have to do it on the cable, and then you stick your piece in there, and then likewise on the other side like that. Then you have your foot. And then the other foot is identical. That one still has the red pieces on it. Now I'm going to show you how to make the front part of the leg. You get one of these kind of pieces. It's like, you could really use any leg piece, except I use these. And then an axle ball joint holder. You stick your axle ball joint holder on the side where these 2 things come up and hold the ball. Stick it just like that. And then this piece is kind of a weird piece. Got it here. And then on your axle ball joint holder, you stick either a small axle or a 3-axle, and then you just stick it on the narrow side. Stick it like that. Doesn't have to be the narrow side, but I do. Now you get one of these pieces, basically identical to 3-axle, except it's got a little lip on the top for detail. I'm not going to do much detail. I'm not going to do any detail. You stick it through like that, through the axle holder on top. Then you have we used this earlier, ball joint, and then with 2 axle holders like that. Then you stick it so the ball joint, so it faces backwards like that from here. And then you do the same thing with the others. Oh, and I'm not quite done. You get another one of those pieces, and then one of these pieces. Stick them together so the axle goes in at the top. Then you attach it so it faces backwards, like that. And then just do that twice, except this goes on the other side. Then how you attach it, this part, how you attach it to your foot, you want to put it on the front joint. Now for the back side. The back side looks a bit more complicated, but it's not. You get one of these ball joints with an axle holder going through the middle. get an axle with the flat on the top, flat circle on the top. Then you press the ball down the axle to the flat so it can't go anywhere. And then you get one of these oddball pieces with the axle holder on this side and then a circle at the end. You stick that on like that. So this is the back part of the leg. I think I already mentioned that. Now for the top part of the back part of the leg. You get one of these guys. We use these a lot in this model. You get small axle. You stick it through the top so there's half of a segment on each side. There we go. And then you attach two where's my other one? Wait, one sec. Well, I don't have it right now, but you would, oh, here it is. So, you would attach it on both sides. No axle showing on either side. And then you attach it onto here, so it goes like this. So the right angle piece goes out with your one axle holder piece, and then you have it like this. You put either a small axle or a 3-axle through there. Now, I got that. You just do this twice. Whoa. And then where you would attach it is right on to the back ball holder of your foot. It does not matter that this is a lot shorter, and I'll show you why in a second. Now, when you put it on to your body, which is pretty darn big, that falls off sometimes, you put your circular piece from the front part of the leg right there, and then your back ball joint, or your back ball joint holder, like that. Oh, I can get it. Now you got a nice sturdy leg. Now I have my other side in here. Oh, it's on the wrong side. I like it when this part faces out, because it's like his thigh bone. Then you do your other leg likewise. Wait. Now you've got a nice big Bionicle. Thanks for watching. Bye.